We've just booked on a ghost tour with Mercat Tours. That's at 5 o'clock. We get to go through some of the closes and the alleyways and then get a tour of the vaults, so we can show you that a little bit later on.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome to Bucket List Bound, where we take you on our epic adventures around the globe.
In the last episode, we visited the magical Victoria Street, wandered the heart of the Grass Market, struggled up the hill to Edinburgh Castle, and began our exploration of the Royal Mile.
In this third and final episode, we continue our journey down the Royal Mile, head underground into the haunting Southbridge vaults, then stuff our faces in one of our favourite restaurants before calling it a day and heading home.
Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, because we've got something strange on camera down in the vaults. Let's get started.
As we head down the lower Royal Mile, the air is thick with dark stories like that of Deacon William Brodie, a respected cabinet maker by day but a thief by night.
Operating under the guise of a trusted member of Edinburgh's elite, Brodie used his locksmithing skills to make wax impressions of clients' keys, later sneaking into their homes to steal and fund his gambling addiction.
His luck eventually ran out in 1788 and he was captured and sentenced at the Tolbooth prison near this very spot. In a grim twist of fate, Brodie's double life caught up with him here on the Royal Mile, where he was executed on the gallows that he himself had helped to design.
Some say his spirit still roams this street, with chilling sightings of a shadowy figure slipping into the darkness.
Breaking away from the main drag, Cockburn Street looms ahead, winding through the old town like a relic of Edinburgh's murky past. This narrow, twisting lane is steeped in stories that are best left for the dark.
God, those steps nearly killed me. Oh, wobbly legs, wobbly legs. This is one of our favourite streets in Scotland. This is Cockburn Street. It's really pretty. In fact, I think I prefer this street to Victoria Street. And it's a little less touristy, not that much though. Still loads of people everywhere. But such a beautiful little street.
Long ago, Cockburn Street was notorious for its cramped tenements and winding alleys, often the perfect hideouts for criminals. But there's one tale that chills the heart, the story of the Faceless Man.
The legend says a faceless figure cloaked in shadows wanders Cockburn Street under the cover of night, wearing a hood to hide his identity.
One night he simply disappeared. Some say he was captured and dealt swift justice. Now his faceless apparition roams the street, a warning to those who would dare wander alone after dark. Witnesses report the eerie feeling of being followed only to turn around and find no one there.
We're heading round to Mercat Cross for the start of our ghost tour. Quite excited about this, to be honest. We have done a ghost tour before, but not with this company, so hopefully we'll see some different places to where we've been previously. There's a good pigeon. There's a good pigeon. Let me film you. You're okay, dude. I'm not going to hurt you. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Run away! Run away! Actually, no idea where Lauren's going. Our tour goes from back down there, but she just keeps walking in the wrong direction. Not convinced he's having a happy day. All set, ready for the tour. Headset, little, what's this? Receiver, I guess. Looking cool.
Looking sexy.
Sexy with our headsets.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Doing silent disco.
All on your own.
The Southbridge Vaults, completed in 1788, were originally intended as storage for merchants and tradesmen, but as fortunes fell, the vaults transformed into a dark underworld, home to the destitute criminals and forgotten souls.
Few places in Edinburgh hold as many ghostly tales as these vaults. One of the most famous spirits here is the Watcher, a malevolent presence said to guard the depths of the vaults.
According to legend, the Watcher makes himself known to those who dare enter by filling the air with an overwhelming sense of dread. Visitors have felt icy fingers brush their shoulders or heard whispers echoing through the dark. Many believe the Watcher is the spirit of an old caretaker who protected the vaults in life and now guards them in death.
And then there's the Cobbler, a spirit believed to belong to a man who worked in the vaults in the early 19th century. He's reportedly friendly, but his sudden appearances, often taking the form of a hazy figure hard at work on his shoes, have startled many an unsuspecting guest.
As we leave the Southbridge Vaults, we can't help but feel the lingering presence of those who once lived, worked and even perished in these shadowed chambers. Here in Edinburgh's depths, the vaults hold secrets that seem to defy time. The line between past and present blurs, and every echo feels like a whisper from a world long forgotten.
Our ghost tour of the Edinburgh Vaults was an eerie dive into the city's dark past. At just under an hour, it felt a bit short for the price, but overall it was an interesting experience. We'd certainly recommend it if you're keen to explore the spookier side of Edinburgh. On putting this video together, we noticed that we caught a strange noise on one of the clips. Listen carefully to what follows and see what you think. After a long day in Edinburgh, we worked up a rather large appetite, so after a short while wandering around trying to decide where to eat, we settled on our favourite Mexican restaurant in the city, El Jefe's.
I can cry, I'm so hungry.
If you like Mexican, this place is banging and never fails to deliver.
With that, our journey had come to an end. We had an amazing time exploring the dark side of Edinburgh. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Bit cold then. Chilly Willy. It is a bit cold.
Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and join us in the next video as we continue our quest to tick experiences off our bucket list. Until next time.